2, 3.
Wait, just to confirm, which one is president? Sorry, okay, Baja, you're president.
I am. Yes.
Adeera,
I'm sorry.
you're.
This is so embarrassing.
Adeera, you are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, what am I? What do you mean, what am I?
Baja is president and you are?
I'm the vice president. Sorry.
Okay.
So, hello everyone. Today we are here with the.
Wait, sorry, you're doing an introduction?
Oh, you're introducing. Okay, you're introducing.
Okay. And then you'll do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we've done this multiple times. Please don't judge us. Okay. Hi everybody. Welcome back to the Mentarian. Today we have a very special guest, the new StuCo leaders, Baja, which is the president, and Adeera, which is the vice president. And today we're gonna ask them a few questions just to get to know them a little bit more. So yeah. Baja, Adeera, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here to answer questions. I'm a pretty talkative person, so doing these kind of interviews is like, I'm in my comfort zone when I'm here. So yeah, we'll be happily obliged to any questions that you guys ask.
I can definitely vouch for that. Baja is like one of the most talkative people I know. But yeah, it's also it's an honor to be interviewed. It's kind of like when you spend a lot of time alone and you just end up pretending like you're in an interview talk show. This is what it feels like right now. But yeah, thank you for having us.
We're glad that we are able to be there for your dreams.
Very nice. And I guess we can start. So the first question is, what made you want to run for student council? I guess, Baja, you could start.
All right. How long do we have for this interview? No, I'm just joking. I'm just gonna reply hopefully concisely. But really, running for StuCo, it's something that I really wanted to do for as long as I can remember. And really, it's just because of the fact that I feel like leadership and leadership roles or positions are roles that I usually gravitate to anyway. I really enjoy leading, not because I'm bossy. I mean, not to a great extent. I mean, Adeera would I don't know if she would agree or disagree. She was disagreeing, but it's just because I have a lot of ideas. I'm a really big sort of vision guy. So being able to be in a position where I can help a lot of people execute also their visions and what they want to do with what I can help them is something that being in a leadership position, of course, I've been class president before, but even in this higher position as StuCo president, there's a lot more things that with the resources I have that I can do to help people. So, yeah.
Wow, very ambitious. And Adeera, what about you?
For me, I mean, Baja gave a very noble answer. But truth be told, it was always a thought in the back of my head, to be. Oh, I wonder what it'd be like to be the president of the student council. When the first campaign happened, with Matthew and Eileen, I remember dang, this looks very complicated. And I thought that'd be cool to be the vice president or the president. But I never really thought that I was going to run until this year when I also kind of became a little bit more ambitious this year. I mean, maybe because it's already grade 10 or something, but yeah. I think that, like Baja, I've always been I've always gravitated to those leadership positions that are open. And I mean, it was definitely a surprise when we won, but it was still it was definitely one of my bucket list checked. One of the things on my bucket list checked. So it was really great to be able to win.
Wow.
Very nice.
Can't wait until you guys become president and vice president of Indonesia, in 20 years' time.
Yeah, that's actually what a lot of people also say. Maybe 1949, I think, 1949.
Okay. Okay, the next question is, what are your goals for the student council?
I mean, I can start. We have a lot of ideas and we have a lot of plans, but I think one of the main things is that, you know, I feel like ever since HBL, there's been a lot of people who moved into Mentari and there's a lot of people who went. And I feel like there's a lot of things that new Mentarians haven't really been introduced to in the Mentari, like the culture here in the school. We want to kind of establish kind of new interests, hobbies, and passion, and also kind of make Mentari united again. Like we've always had that sense of family, right? I feel like because we grew up with each other and stuff like that. So we really wanted to emphasize on making our community have an identity and also boosting that passion Mentarians have. That's our goals with like different clubs, programs, and hopefully events.
And if I could add on, really, maybe to like sum it up, is really a sort of like revival of Mentari. Since the past few years, especially because of the pandemic, a lot of the things that once were a key parts of what it means to be like a Mentarian has been sort of more passive and docile. Not a lot of things have been happening. So in this year, we want to try and revive clubs, mainly physical, maybe sports perhaps, and a lot more events, especially since we're transitioning to this period of like where the COVID cases are a bit more maintained and it's looking more optimistic. We're just trying to revive the spirit. Yeah.
Sounds very exciting. I think we regret not being around to see that happen. Ayasha, do you mind if I twitch the third question a little bit? So I want to ask, what differentiates your team, as in the whole student council team of this batch, from the previous student council batches? What should Mentari be excited about from your batch of student council?
Be careful how you answer because me and Naya are ex-StuCo members.
Yes, we're walking on eggshells here. No, I'm just kidding. One of the major differences, I guess, right off the bat, Adeera could add on later to the sort of dynamics, etc., but is really just the members. Since this year we were really adamant on doing an open recruitment, so a lot of the members now currently are from different batches. Like there's a member from the 6th grade, 7th grade, and really representing all grade levels that participate in a lot of these StuCo activities. So yeah, one of the things that we really wanted to capitalize on is sort of, again, going off of last year's theme, if I remember correctly, it was inclusivity. So this year we just want to take a further step by having students in different grades have someone as like a role model or someone they could relate to when it comes to StuCo programs.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Baja. But like to say that we have a lot of representatives from different grades doesn't mean we're like choosing anybody. We're still very selective with our team members. It's just we think that even at the 6th grade to the 6th to 10th grade, or I believe there are a lot, not a lot, but there are people from those batches. There's potential there, and I feel like us as this new batch of StuCo is trying to kind of grow these people into also future leaders in Mentari when me and Baja are not in office anymore, or maybe when we graduate. It's just, yeah, we really wanted to include those people who we think have potential and want to be a part of the student body for Mentari. So
It's really good to hear, guys. I feel like if I was in 6th grade, I would love to join.
I don't trust you in 6th grade, Ayasha. I would say.
Honestly, I was trust myself in 6th grade. You're true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. The next question is, how do you feel about your progress so far? Do you have any difficulties that you guys had?
I mean, we're new to this, of course. So there has been a lot of bumps in the road, but it's looking optimistic. We hope to get a lot more programs, especially next year. But for this year, hopefully we can have more online programs that we have lined up. And maybe one things that we find very, not very, but sort of one of the largest challenges is scheduling, because as much as we want to try and do our best to delegate, of course, as leaders, that's what we should do. But we want to make the experience as grouped as we can. So we try and schedule as many meetings we can together with everyone in the committee. But of course, that's something that is almost quite impossible to do with a large group of people. So yeah, do you want to add on to that?
Yeah. Just to reconfirm, the question is like the obstacles so far, right? Because my Wi-Fi out here is really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the biggest issues. I mean, me and Baja, we're friends in real. I mean, like outside of student council, friends. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I feel like me and Baja also have different schedules, and with the added new members, I feel like scheduling is definitely like the biggest problem that we're facing to solve. It's like we don't, as a student council, we obviously have a lot of responsibilities and we have a lot of things that we want to do, but we're also kind of teenagers, right, outside of school, and that we have things to do and we have other extracurriculars maybe. So we're definitely working on that, and it's definitely something that we aim to fix really soon, and hopefully it won't hinder us from too much in the coming future.
Great.
Very nice. I hope
Okay.
things get easier for you guys as you go on.
It won't get easier. You guys just get used to it.
Yeah.
You guys just get better at it. Okay. Last serious question, I guess, is how do the both of you manage school and student council as well as your other activities, if you guys have any?
Wait, who's gonna start? Who's gonna start here?
I think I want to start here, Jack.
Okay, you wanna start? All right. I'm like really okay.
I'm pretty sure it's truthfully it's not as flawless as I want it to be. I feel I've talked to Baja about this many times, and maybe it's because I've never been one to kind of set myself into one thing. I love multitasking. I don't know why. I just love multitasking, and it's like maybe not love is the right word, but I'm always multitasking and I'm always doing other things, and I always have other interests. And I feel like what I like to do sometimes is just, I think scheduling is so important. Like scheduling is so important. I hate doing things last minute. It's genuinely one of my biggest icks. And the difference between me and Baja is that he does things last minute very well. But we're meeting in the middle, and we're attempting to continue to meet in the middle. But yeah, I think just making sure that we're on the same page, me and Baja, and scheduling when we need to meet, what we need to do, and making sure we have goals and stuff like that set so that we know where we're going. Baja, if you want to continue.
I think we should be asking you guys this question. If from at least my sister, she's in 12th grade. It's like levels tenfold different than what we're experiencing in MYP. But yeah, we both have other stuff to do. And to be frank, I can't deny what Adeera said. I do I do stuff last minute, out of choice or not. Like to be honest here, since this is for the Mentarian as well, right? Like the last 3 articles that I had to write, I wrote like the night before the submission, just to put it out there. But I hope it's fine. I haven't got any complaints about my writing for that so far. But we always try to just keep our stuff on track. And Adeera, want to say something?
Yeah, if I could continue that, I think like one of the things about me and Baja is that like we kind of balance each other out. Like I feel like me, like I just sit plan things so early, and I feel like the thing about planning things too early, it's like sometimes they never really go through. So Baja kind of grounds me in a sense of like it's not that serious. Like it doesn't need to be that serious all the time, dude. And like the difference with me and Baja is that like I try to tell him that you can't do things last minute because not everybody can do that. I feel like we kind of balance each other out in that way. So thank God for that, because you wouldn't expect it to work out, but it's working out. So thank God.
We can both say it works out because Ayasha is like Baja and I am like Adeera. Oh my God, the way I schedule things so early and then I panic and then Ayasha's like, it's fine, dude. We'll work it out.
Let's see if Baja gets into the Mentarian again in the next term with his confession.
Oh, okay. I retract everything I said. I was just like making it for the content. I prepare my articles like 10 days before the topic even goes out. You know, I have like a backlog of things that I could talk about.
Baja can read my mind, guys. He writes the articles before I even think about them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Ayasha, moving on.
Okay, so for the next few questions, these are just very fun, short questions. So just answer them kind of briefly. If you want to elaborate, it's up to you. But if you want to have like just one word answers, it's also fine. Okay, Naya, do you want to say the first question?
Okay, so far, what's your favorite subject?
For me, I do love biology. It's definitely like my favorite subject. And my friends, like, they absolutely think I'm insane for liking it because they all find it so boring. I'm looking at them right now and they're giving me the stink eye. No, but I really love natural sciences and I love studying human anatomy primarily. So that's definitely my answer.
For me, it's gotta be like English. Shout out Sarayan. I only say this because I generally think that it's one of the more interesting subjects consistently throughout the year. So yeah, that's that.
I agree. I also agree. English is definitely like a runner-up. It's just it's hard. It's really hard.
But it's interesting.
All you have to do is read, guys. Read the source material and you'll be fine.
All you have to do is please Ryan and you'll be fine.
That's my strat. No, I'm just kidding.
That, hey, Baja, chill. No, but I feel like it's so hard. Like everything, like I don't know when I'm doing good or when I'm doing bad, and I'm just gonna like, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. Let's just go with the flow when it comes to English.
Very nice, guys. I love the difference between the two. The next question is, who is a person that you look up to?
You can have multiple if you want.
Wait, do you wanna answer?
Yeah, sure. Mine is a fictional character, but it's Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy. I love her so much. I want to elaborate on this because I feel like it's not only because she's like a badass doctor, right? It's just her values and what her character stands for, like really like reaches out to me. I feel like she's the epitome of you don't need like a full family or a committed relationship to be happy and stuff like that. And I feel like she's just really content with herself and like what she does. And I feel like that's one of the things that I admire about her and what I try to do. Because if I depend my happiness so much on external things, like I'll never be happy until I'm satisfied with myself. And that's why I look up to her a lot. And she's very, very, her personality is just like fire. And I just love it.
For me, there's like a lot of people that I look up to in different aspects of life, depending on what sort of thing that I look up to them for. But I guess in this case, as being a leader, I would have to say like Michelle Obama, probably. You know, I feel like she would have been, if she were president, she would have been a better president than Obama. But you know, it's hard to really find a politician, especially a president that you look up to, like I don't know, like maybe like Jokowi, definitely not like Putin, but I feel like with a figure like Michelle Obama, who is very inspirational and just not always in the front, but definitely the influence that she has over a lot of people and the country is yeah.
Very
Very prevalent.
Yeah, Very interesting answers, guys. So, what are the favorite thing? What is your favorite thing about the other person?
Okay, can we have like maybe let's take a break a bit. I need to think about this answer. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Um,
There's nothing.
there is nothing. Yeah, we hate each other.
Yeah.
I think about no. I don't want to start, but you can start. I don't want to.
Okay. I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna touch on what you said earlier. Is that I think what I really like about it here, and actually about our dynamic is like how we sort of like complement each other. You know, yeah, I guess that's just it. You know, Adeera like talked
You
about it
had to
previously, but
include yourself. You had to include yourself in a question.
yeah, because I already like I thought of that question, but like I thought of that answer, but yo,
Okay.
I'm so sorry. That it flashed in front of my eyes, like God was angry that I was
That was
answering these questions.
that was
and these are-
Adeera
that was
channeling her fury at you
yeah.
to find her your own.
I gotta.
Yeah, that was me. I have the coach, guys. No, I'm kidding. No, I wish, but I think what I like most about Baja, no, you know what? Baja is a very interesting personality, and I mean that in the best way possible. There's like a weird like almost he's it's just so entertaining and it's so fun to be around Baja. There's never really a dull moment when I'm with him. So, and I feel like everybody can vouch for that because he's a personality. Yes, that's definitely it. And that's what I love most about Baja, how interesting his personality is and how unique his brain works. Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Since Adeera like answered like semi seriously for this, like I gotta like return the favor. So about Adeera, right? She's also very interesting. I'm just kidding. She is very well thought of and eloquent, and elegant as well. So that's that. 3 words.
I have never heard anybody call me eloquent, but thank you.
First time. But it's true.
I'm glad that you guys have a really good dynamic, since you'll be leading Mentari for like a year. So yeah.
It's gonna be a very interesting and entertaining year.
I think that we probably won't be here, if things go bad.
I'll still be stalking the account. Come on.
Okay, the first question is, what project are you guys most excited for?
There is we I guess there's no like one big sort of event that we're really looking forward to, because all programs we're really looking forward to. But I guess touching on again, from what I said at the start, is really just trying to revive Mentarian in terms of like competitions and like the spirit. Like of course, I personally for me I really want to re-establish like the team that we had. Other than that, of course, we would like to also hold events, etc., etc. But for me, at least, that's like what I'm really set out to do this year.
That's such a diplomatic answer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes,
my
I'm
answer
in
is
training.
completely different. Yeah, he wants to be the president, guys. But like, if he becomes the president, actually no, I shouldn't continue that. This is gonna be like shown to the public. No, but for me personally, actually my answer is really different. I'm really excited to continue with the variety show, a kind of slash podcast that we're working on, that we're planning to work on. It's just very lighthearted things, kind of just it's really just pure entertainment for Mentarians, and it's just like the goal is to just create entertainment while having fun with fellow students. And basically what it is, we're calling it MIS and then C, which is short for miscellaneous because of the variety of things that we're planning to showcase. Like me and Baja had this joke. It started out as a joke. We were like, oh, we should just like go up to random students and ask them how much their fit costs, and like that was what we based it off of. But we realized that there was definitely potential in the idea of like just creating pure passion and fun for the community, right? And we're planning the mechanics of it. We're kind of brainstorming what we can do other than fit checks, of course. But yeah, that's definitely one of the one that I'm most excited about because of the pure creative entertainment from Mentarians.
Wow.
Yeah, that means the Mentarian has some competition with StuCo when it comes to creating content.
Yes, we're trying to create rivalries not only with other schools but like within Mentarian themselves.
Best of both worlds, you know. Okay, our final question for today is, how do you guys see yourself in 10 years? Or how do
I think
you
Adeera wants to answer this. Oh, sorry.
how do you want to see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, I think that's a better.
Yeah, let's be a bit more hopeful and optimistic about it.
It's very hard.
I mean,
sorry, Adeera.
I can start, I guess. How do I want to see myself in 10 years? That's actually a very interesting question because, like, realistically, and what I want it to be is definitely different. But I'm trying to make what I want it to be realistic, right? Hopefully, I'm. How old am I? I'm 16, so 26. Maybe I'll be finishing medical school. Hopefully, that's what I hope I am going to be doing, and I hope I am not financially struggling, and I have a cat or dog, maybe. I just really hope that I'm content with where I am and what I am then. Because in 10 years, I feel like maybe after all the teenage hormones have worn off, hopefully I'm not as maybe too emotional. I mean, I just hope I'm just really content with where I am then. That's probably what
I mean, for me, first and foremost, like I want to be alive to see 10 years. Not in like any weird way, but like anything can happen, right? Alive, healthy, well. In terms of like, I guess leadership, I want to be able to still create an impact to like a larger community. And me and Adeera actually share similar interests in career-wise. So that is also something that I would like to see myself in. But other than that, really, it's just I want to see myself to become a person that's more loving to my surrounding, and taking in people and being nice to them, and leading them to also their better futures, and also my own future.
Yeah, if the both of you guys run for president, you'll probably see me and Naya as well running for president. So be against each other.
Very nice competition there. Okay, that concludes our interview. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We really loved getting to know you guys. You guys have a very entertaining dynamic, and definitely this interview was very exciting and very, I can't think of any other adjectives other than exciting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. But it was wonderful. Ayasha?
It was great meeting you guys, the new voices of Mentari, and I hope everything turns out well.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't be too stressed.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it gets easier.
Yeah. Best of luck to the both of you, and for the new team and student council as well. Okay.
Answer, but